Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 mean girls in musicals.
It's good to see me, isn't it? No need to respond. That was rhetorical.
Well, you wanted my advice, right? Well, here it is.
You have to vote for a person courting out one of the Himalayas.
For this list, we'll be looking at characters who take on the role of antagonist in their respective musicals and give the protagonists a hard time. Which musical mean girl do you love to hate? Let us know in the comments.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
As we watch the combustion, we'll never come between.
Number 10. Galinda, Wicked.
Loathing, unadulterated loathing.
For your face,
Your voice.
your clothing.
Let's just say I loathe it all.
Don't get us wrong, we love Glinda as much as the next Aussian, but just hear us out. When we first meet her, she's spoiled, she's self-centered, and she's a bit mean.
And with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of dreary who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular.
She uses her popularity to get the other students to turn on Elphaba and is happy to manipulate others to get what she wants.
You deserve each other, this hat and you. You're both so smart. You deserve each other, so here, out of the goodness of my heart.
After all, let's not forget that her title as Glinda the Good is all based on a lie that involved smearing her so-called best friend's name. At least she's a fair ruler, unlike Nessa Rose, who grows bitter by circumstance and terrorizes munchkins under her tyrannical reign. Number 9. Carlotta Judicelli, the Phantom of the Opera. Prima donna has a double meaning when it comes to describing the Paris Opera House's resident soprano. Carlotta is a huge diva and believes that she's God's gift to opera. She expects everyone to bow down to her every desire and demands to be the center of attention. So when she storms off stage one night, leaving Christine to stand in, she feels threatened by the young singer's talent and jealous of the attention that she's now receiving.
From out of nowhere, you have this girl plucked up and given all your parts that you've not only worked hard for, but you are literally more qualified to perform than she is.
Carlotta does whatever it takes to push Christine back into the sidelines. She may be used to getting her own way, but she does not stand a chance against the Phantom.
Oh, he makes me laugh.
Number 8. Cinderellas Stepsisters, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella.
A charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. La 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 la.
This tale is as old as time, but just in case you haven't seen this version, let us get you up to speed. Cinderella lives with her evil stepmom and sisters. Her stepsisters are horrible people, cruel, selfish, and self-centered. They treat Cinderella so awfully and never pass up the opportunity to put her down. They're also rather delusional, thinking they could land the prince, and when that doesn't work, they simply whine about their own hard luck.
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me?
They're determined to ruin Cinderella's chance of a happily ever after. And, well, we all know just how well that goes down.
No one, Your Highness. Not even a servant girl.
Those doors, where did they lead to?
What doors?
Number 7. Ava, Bring It On the Musical.
What coincidence that you, a sophomore, suddenly became captain of the squad? You think I did all this on purpose? I'd never take anything away from you.
Adorable Ava has everyone fooled at first. But eventually, she sheds her sheep's clothing and exposes the mean girl hidden underneath. After she's named sophomore spirit leader, things start to go mysteriously wrong for the other members of the squad, leaving Ava as captain. Only Campbell seems suspicious, and it turns out she's right to be as Ava's cutthroat ambition comes to light.
You hack the school system and change Skylar's grade from a D to an F. Then you hire some sick guy to lick Kyler's toothbrush so she can track Mono. Now no one is left to be captain, so they turn to you.
We learn that there's nothing she won't do to come out on top, even blackmailing her own mother and deliberately infecting Kyler with mono. At Nationals, she finally shows her true colors to the others, trying to justify her actions and showing no remorse.
Paint me as the villain, but by the time this ends, I'll have the trophy in my hands and all you'll have is friends. You're all a bunch of losers. I'm here to represent. I'm dazzling, magnificent. I am the 1%.
Number 6. Velma Kelly, Chicago.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna bruise my knees and roll my stockings down.
Even behind bars, Velma isn't above using her celebrity status to get whatever she wants. She's happy to use people, lie, and even commit perjury, as long as there's something in it for her. She's the jealous femme fatale type, constantly vying to be the center of attention.
Swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
And then some.
It's also Velma who introduces Roxy to prison politics and then gets upset when the newbie becomes her fiercest competition. Both women are utterly ruthless when it comes to ensuring that it's their name on everybody's lips. They might both be horrible people, but there's no denying that they make a great double act. Number 5. Betty Rizzo, Grease.
This goody two-shoes makes me want to barf.
Look at me, I'm Sandra D, lousy with virginity.
On first impression, Rizzo, leader of the Pink Ladies, comes across as cold, sarcastic, and tough as nails.
She looks too pure to be pink.
She's easily grated by Sandy's good nature and doesn't hesitate to mock her behind her back or stir the pot between her and Danny, for her own amusement. She's the only person not swept up by Sandy and Danny's summer romance, even interjecting with a wry comment and kicking the eternally peppy Patty off the bench. Rizzo would like everyone to believe that she doesn't care what anyone else thinks. However, underneath her tough girl image, she's just trying to protect herself from getting hurt.
I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry. A fact I'll bet you never knew.
Number 4. Vivian Kensington, Legally Blonde, the musical.
But a girl on whom you call hasn't read the case at all. Should you let it go, or...?
No, I'd throw her out.
There's something about Elle's pretty in pink appearance and happy-go-lucky attitude that deeply annoys Vivian. And it doesn't help that this blonde bombshell just so happens to be the ex of Vivian's boyfriend, Warner. She takes an instant disliking to our protagonist and makes it very clear that she has no business attending Harvard Law School.
I didn't make you look bad. You just weren't prepared. Try opening a law book sometime, but I should warn you, they don't come with pictures.
She gets her kicked out of class, makes frequent disparaging comments, and, of course, sets up a particularly horrid costume party trick. However, even Vivian is eventually won over by Elle's good nature and solid integrity. She realizes just how wrong she was to judge this book by her pristine pink cover.
But I see a star, you're my debut, you got the best freaking show.
Number 3. Amber Von Tussle, Hairspray.
She's hip, so cool. I'm gonna get her after school.
On screen, she might play one of the nicest kids in town, but when the cameras stop rolling, it's a whole other story. Amber is snobby, self-absorbed, and superficial, and constantly vying for the spotlight. She wouldn't even hesitate to take you down if you got in her way. She picks on Tracy due to her weight and has clearly learned her prejudices from her mother, who's even meaner than she is.
Oh my God, how times have changed. These girls either blind or completely deranged. All but time seemed to halt from when I was misfought,
At least Amber is more in tune with the changing times and eventually has a change of heart. Meanwhile, at least in the movie, Velma stays stuck vehemently in the past.
I lost, Mom. Let's just deal with it.
You did not lose. You cannot have lost because I switched the damn tallies.
Number 2, Regina George, Mean Girls.
My name is Regina George, and I am a massive deal. I don't care who you are.
Queen Bee Regina George is the leader of the popular plastics clique and the apex predator of North Shore High.
And it's kind of fun when she bears her claws, when I'm safe because I'm with the apex predator.
This queen manipulates everyone around her to ensure that her reign continues. But when new girl Katie Heron unsettles the status quo, Regina watches her perfect world collapse around her. And boy, will she make the world burn as she exacts her revenge.
I wanna watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get me.
If you thought that movie Regina was bad, then just imagine hearing her sing her innermost thoughts. Regina might literally mean queen, but our crown goes to the meanest girl who walked so that this mean girl could run.
Someone gets
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Lena Lamont, Singin' in the Rain. Silent movies were invented for the Lena Lamonts of the world.
What do you know about it? You piano player, are you anybody? Johnny, how can you let him talk to me like that? Your fiancé.
My Alina, you've been reading those fan magazines again.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda the Musical. She terrorizes young kids. Need we say more?
The problem with children these days is that their parents seem to like them. They think they are charming, cute, funny, delightful little miracles. They are not miracles. They are vermin.
Chloe Valentine, Be More Chill. She's mean and manipulative to cover her insecurities.
Rich set a fire and he burned down the house. Oh, Rich set a fire and he burned down the house. It was so terribly gory. I got the whole bloody story.
Lucy Dunn, 13. This teen doesn't hesitate to stir things up.
When she cries and she tries to repair her romance, is it nasty if I notice that I just got a chance? If I whisper pretty please a little, maybe I can seize a little opportunity.
Veruca Salt, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This brat is a cautionary tale for being spoiled and greedy.
The sweat forms on my brow, and when Veruca says,
Again!
no matter where or when, we better all kowtow to.
More, now, again!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Heather Chandler, Heathers the Musical.
And you know, this could be beautiful. Mascara, maybe some lip gloss, and we're on our way. Get this girl some blush, and Heather, I need your brush.
This demon queen of high school is so vicious that she practically makes Regina George look like a saint. The red scrunchie wearing clique leader is as hated as she is popular. She rules Westerberg with an iron fist, and even her so-called best friends aren't exempt from her cruelty. Veronica knows it's better to be on Heather's good side, but that comes at a price that haunts her for at least the rest of the show. Just as the school thinks it's finally free of Heather's oppressive reign, Heather Duke shows her true colors and a new age of terror begins.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.